Hey there guys, it's Rowwiees here and I'm back to do another video. Like I said on my page today, I'm going to get 2 new videos out on the same day. Hopefully this can continue on through the season and get some videos out to you straight away. And straight away I'm going to start talking about something that crippled a lot of teams last year, and it did stop a lot of teams from playing on after rounds 11, 12 and 13 is the buys. And right now on the screen, on my screen right now, it should show you the round 11 bye teams with the Brisbane Lions, Fremantle, Hawthorn, Port Adelaide, Richmond and Western Bulldogs having the byes. These teams could be a bit not as highly regarded in the higher players to score with. Some rookie players could be missing out at these lower ranked teams, and it could be hard for to have bench coverage during this time if you structure your team to have the lower teams and their rookies, so you've got a better chance of them playing each game. Getting on to round 12 now. Geelong, Melbourne, North Melbourne, St Kilda, Sydney and West Coast are the round 12 byes. It will be a lot more players absent in this round. It could be a lot more havoc with zeros, people having very troubling to be able to have all your players on the field and not have any zeros. Getting on to round 13 now, it will be the hardest round of all, with Adelaide, Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon, Gold Coast and GWS all sharing the same bye, with younger players in GWS and the Gold Coast having a rest, and the experienced players of Carlton, Collingwood and Essendon also people missing out on them scores for this week, where you could sell out some of these players that in the GWS at their top price, or the Gold Coast at their top price, and start to get in better players from the teams that have already had their bye. With Hawthorn being in the first week of the byes, you could sell out your GWS players and get Hawthorn, or even a higher team, a team in the top 4 that are scoring well, and that should help you out there. Players to watch out for this year on my radar are players like Luke Bruce. I've taken a liking to him the last couple of years. He has increased his scoring, and if he gets some more midfield time this year, he will score some better scores and should be able to crack into the Hawthorn team and not get the sub-vest each week. Also Craig Bird, he might be an outsider last year and getting just into the senior side the year before that, but this year he's going to step it up in my mind and be able to be, he's also a dual position player helping you out there, and hopefully he can get the sub vest taken off him and he can play a full game and be able to show his full potential. The final player I'm going to tell you about to watch out for in this pre-season to the NAB Cup time zone before the Dream Team starts to get a lot more serious is Josh Caddy, coming over from the Gold Coast, where he had a subpar season, but now in a real tough team of Geelong, where he's got the chance of playing some finals football, and he will get better at his football than when he was at the Gold Coast and in a young team where he had to take lots of the load, and now at Geelong, and he is also at a mid price of around 340,000. That's pretty cheap for a player of his standards, and he should gain you some money and be able to be a cash cow, and hopefully you should be able to upgrade him if possible during the bye period after Geelong have their bye, and upgrade him to a more midfield player if he hasn't stopped growing in money, in cash, and that could be a plan for everyone that get him in early or start with him like myself will be.